This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Light those fires, Valhalla. It's showtime. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Max World Entertainment. Trey, my brother from another mother. Crimson Mist, Adega, Outlaw, the Doctor, and renowned author. Yes, it is him. He is in chat today. Robert Pearson, good morning. Lori Roberts, the Destructor, is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Angura Angelus, good morning. Saucy Wench, Mountains of Elysium. Nina Green is in the chat this morning, guys, and she may, just may, make an appearance tomorrow. B-Star 333, good morning, Mr. CCDV. How is everybody out there doing this morning? Samantha Joan, Purple Lady, the Valkyries are here. Captain Shrek, my brother, is here. Psycho Dwarf 9. How is everyone doing? Mark, the infinitely tired, vacation on hold. I am so sorry, brother. I am so sorry. Vacation on hold. Mountains of Elysium. How is everybody doing out there this morning? Jedi Bill 797. Chef Zilla is in chat. What is going on, Chef Zilla? We need tacos. We need barbecue tacos this morning. Can you do barbecue tacos? I bet Chef can. I bet he can. Well, obviously today, folks, we have one of our own, Admiral Oliver Franklin DOOM. How are you doing this morning, brother?
Not too bad, my friend. Thank you for having me on.
No, thank you for being here.
I'm going to go ahead and say this while I'm thinking about it. Hey, all of you people who are stumbling over my name, Admiral Doom is fine, or Admiral, or Doom, or Admiral of Doom. But trying to say my entire name is just, I hear too many people getting tongue-tied. So Admiral Doom is fine.
Well, I think I've been successful. I don't think I've ever. Admiral Oliver Franklin DOOM.
Yeah, it's just funny to hear it. I mean, and it's because it's so long. People just go, blah, 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 blah. Okay, just.
Well, you know, when I rebranded, I just put Mornings of Mischief, and people were like, "Hey, mom." And I was like, "Ah!" And I was on Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Elmom, like Elmo. Heiress of Chaos, our battle angel is here. Good morning, Heiress of Chaos. Robert Pearson, guys, thank you so much for being here this morning, man. You know what? We have been burning it, breaking down lately. We have with the accusations and the cancel culture and the Amber Heard shit and the Naughty Dog shit. F Naughty Dog. Go out to Ryan Kennel right there. F Naughty Dog. It's just, man.
It's just stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, when are some of these people going to realize that you can only cancel so many people before they come after you?
Yeah. And they're going to.
And well, they're already eating themselves now. Look at some of the celebrities they're going after who were on their side.
Yeah.
It's just incredibly stupid. I don't talk a lot of politics and make a lot of political comments because when you've had the same name for as long as I have and that kind of thing, I have other people to think about. I don't need to be doxxed, although it's not real hard to do. There's not a lot of Admiral Dooms out there. Chances are it's me. But, some of this stuff is just absolutely stupid.
No, it is. It is. And guys, you will notice that me and Cap are throwing links out there to Admiral Doom's channel. Guys, if you have not subscribed to Admiral Doom, check out his channel, check out his content, and if you like it, sub. He is close to 50. Guys, he is at 30 right now. He was at 28 when I got on here. I was sub 29 and I rang that bell. So guys, if you check out his content and you like it, make sure you subscribe, because that is the lifeblood of being on YouTube, is getting your content out there and getting that subscriber count up and getting people watching your channel. And Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective is here. Tommy is one hell of a wrench.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, best I've ever seen. No offense, Captain Trek, but Tommy pulls things out of places I don't want to know where he gets them.
He's got the bag of holding. He's got the infinite bag of holding.
It's funny because one of the things I was working on, I did a video last week about, my first video was, my first old time radio video was about the Saint being played by Vincent Price.
Nice.
And at the very end of that episode, Vincent Price does a PSA about how we shouldn't be prejudiced, how we should treat everybody equally. Now, this is from 1949.
Wow.
And I'm going to just run that one little PSA as its own little video. It's going to take all of a minute and a half. But it's something that I think needs to be said today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it should. It should. There's a lot of stuff that's not being said today. And I believe, where was it? Robert Pearson, they should all learn from the French Revolution. The accusers will become the accused. The judges will themselves be judged. That's right. Those doing the hanging will be hanged themselves.
Well, every time the French Revolution comes up, especially with some people who tend to believe they're entitled to everything because they have the ability to breathe, I give them a brief history lesson. The French are the only people on the planet who ever lost their own revolution.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. They got rid of the monarchy and went straight into and it took a while, but they went into an empire. Kind of defeats the purpose in my mind, but what do I know?
It's sad today to see everyone jumping the gun and immediately jumping on the bandwagon of bullshit that you see, and we get a lot of heat. YouTubers get a lot of heat. People have always got their fingers pointed at us saying we're doing this or we're doing that. We're only giving our opinion, and we are almost on the coals constantly because we are giving an opinion.
It's funny because I am fed up with, people telling me because they know better, supposedly know better, they're going to tell me how to live, and they're going to nail me to the wall because I don't think like they do. I hate to mention this small fact. That's called bigotry, bonehead.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is.
You want to tell me that I am some sort of ist because I don't have the same fecal matter shoved up my sinuses? No. Wrong answer.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was having a conversation yesterday about the topic that we covered, which was what's going on with Cass Ganbar over at The Expanse. And I don't shill. I give my opinion. I talk about what I like, but I don't shill. And if we get to the point where we are shilling for people and we are saying, well, this person couldn't possibly have done this, or because they're this person in the show, we're no better than they are.
Right.
I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to talk about how I feel about it, but that is where that has to end, because we cannot become the thing we are fighting against.
Well, I liken it like this. Okay. It's no big secret. Anybody who's seen some of the stuff that I've put up, that I'm a sci-fi fan, mainly Star Trek. My wife, Mrs. Doom, is a Star Wars fan, has been for most of her life. Okay. Her internet handle, and the one I met her under, she's Yoda. Okay. That should say something. Do you realize that we still have a copy upstairs, only because she wants to have everything with Star Wars. We have a copy upstairs of The Rise of Skywalker that has never been opened.
Wow.
Because they've, treated the fans like they have.
Yeah.
So, if my wife's not watching The Rise of Skywalker, and she watches everything Star Wars repeatedly, if she's not watching it, then there's a problem. That should be a clue. But the council culture, they're going to eat themselves. They're already turning on each other. If you say something in defense for somebody else, then you're called every name in the book. When you were their friend just last week.
Yeah. Yeah. And as I mentioned on the Valkyries channel, Miss Cabernet, that supported Amber Heard when she threw all those allegations at Johnny Depp, has basically rescinded her support of Amber. That is a huge step, guys. I want to tell you something. This woman didn't double down. And
yeah, she like we see it, we're at work, the wheels on the bus go boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
And Amber Heard knows that now, but she still has her supporters. She can't be wrong.
No.
It's going to be rough when they, Josh and Rebecca. Yeah. What's this logic? It's, common sense and logic. It just go.
And that's the sad thing. But when I see something like that, when I see that this woman didn't double down on this, it makes me really think that maybe, just maybe, we're going to get some common sense here, because all they're doing is hurting what they're trying to do.
They're hurting their cause.
Yes.
By just pushing it everywhere. And I understand. Okay, don't get me wrong. I know that there's sexism. I know there's racism. That stuff, human nature is going to, these things are going to exist, just like power hungry people are always going to exist. That's going to happen. We can't cure it all. But to the extent that everything revolves around that, they're just burning us all out, and we're just going to stop caring. I mean, if even the people on their side are going, oh, this is, it's coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
And that it's really going to happen when they start losing money. Lots of it.
Lots of it.
Okay.
Lots of it.
And what kills me is the people who are telling me that I'm some sort of racist, sexist, bigoted, homophobic, whatever. One, they don't know me. But two, eat the rich, but you're the rich, people.
Yep. As long as the finger's not pointed at them. Yeah. You're exactly right. As long as the finger's not pointed at them. Biggest
offender of this, that I have seen lately is Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. He's one of the richest people on the planet. Oh, I guess it doesn't apply to him.
No.
Wait till
No,
it does.
Yeah, wait till it does. Yeah, all these people out there in Hollywood pointing their fingers saying that the 1% need to check themselves and do this and do that. Well, they are the 1%.
Right. Or the useful idiots that are just going, oh, well, I believe what he tells me. Anybody who believes what they see on TV, no, I don't care what side of the political fence you're on. If you honestly believe everything that you're told on TV, get out of my way, because I'm allergic to stupid and you're causing a medical emergency.
That's right. And Chris Persia says the problem with Amber Heard is she won't be found guilty of false allegations, fabricating evidence, or misleading the police. Johnny will merely be found innocent while still being ostracized. Yes, sir.
And what's funny is, if you remember Johnny Depp and some of the troubles that he's gotten into prior to, I mean, he's cleaned himself up. It's like Robert Downey Jr. They both cleaned themselves up quite a bit. But if you dig back, you'll see all these horrendous things that these people did, drugs and whatever, that made them so persona non grata in Hollywood.
Yeah. And
I remember when, before Iron Man, I remember when Robert Downey Jr. couldn't find a job sweeping the streets in Hollywood.
No, he couldn't. No, he could not. And we have a $1.99 super chat from Purple Lady. And guys, you know what that means. Skull!
There it is! It's beautiful! Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
And she says, Skull! Hashtag taco is love. Thank you so very much, Purple Lady. Thank you, Purple Lady. No, he couldn't get a job sweeping the street. He could not get a job sweeping the street. Nobody wanted anything to do with him.
And the same thing happened to Johnny Depp.
Yep.
For a while there. He just fell off the face of the earth. It's not because he wanted to. It's just his personal life went completely off the rails. And they found their way back into Hollywood greatness. And now they're trying to eat Johnny Depp alive again.
Yeah. Yep. And it goes in those circles. You're either in the circle or you're ostracized. As Chris Persia said earlier, you're either in that circle or you're ostracized.
Well, I have a simple motto when it comes to people like that. They're luckier than me because they can kiss my ass and I can't.
Yeah. And the ones out there crying and whining and pointing their fingers, they make more money in one movie than most of us make in 5 years.
Oh, yeah. And it's just it wouldn't be so bad if, okay, and I don't know how old you are, Loki. I'm over 50, so I have seen a lot of entertainment come and go. But I've noticed the talent level has just been dropping exponentially over the past couple of decades.
Yeah.
If you look good, doesn't matter if you have any. Hell, you don't even need any talent to play music anymore.
Well, you don't even have to look good anymore. Look what they did with Kelly Marie Tran. They chopped her hair off and put her in a burlap sack. And it was like, Jesus, you did that to that beautiful woman. And then you sit there and ostracize us for commenting on it.
Right.
And we just got another super chat from Nina Green and Bill for $4.99. And guys, score!
There it is! It's beautiful! Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
I love that. And they don't, guys, you could have left a message. I would have so read it, guys. I would have so read it out. They don't say anything. They just tipped a $4.99 super chat. Thank you guys so very much. Guys, please leave a message. I would love to read it out on the air. I would love to read it out on the air.
Yeah, it's. I'll thank everybody for the for the tips for Loki as well, because it makes me wish I could do that kind of thing.
You can, brother. You just need stream elements.
No, what I need is my wife not ransacking my bank statements.
Oh shit!
She needed copies of my I have a separate account that I pay for everything that I need, gas and lunch and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I need your bank statements. No, you don't. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Well, these people need your bank statements. Well, no, you don't. Then she saw my YouTube and Patreon and PayPal expenditures and
yes.
Oops.
Yes.
You need to slow down on this a little. Why? Oh, Sammy Joe.
Sammy Joe with $1.99 tip. Thank you so much, Samantha Joe. Skull!
There it is! It's beautiful! Take your hat off, boy, that's a dollar bill!
Oh, shit, I get it.
Where did you find that video?
Oh, man. That is on A Million Ways to Die in the West. I love Seth MacFarlane.
Oh,
And when I started thinking about what am I going to do, I know that Shrey does Dabo, and I absolutely love that. That is a wonderful way to say thank you. And as soon as I started thinking about that, I was like, dude, take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. I love that. I absolutely love that. It's like they've never seen a dollar bill before. Take your hat off, boy. So
it's funny because I don't see any of these movies. I live in the basement.
If you haven't seen A Million Ways to Die in the West, it is worth watching. I like Seth. I like Seth before the Orville. I was a huge Family Guy fan forever. And will always remember Stewie running naked through the mall screaming, "Help, help, I just escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement." If there's anybody that will call Hollywood out on their bullshit, it is Seth MacFarlane.
Oh yeah.
He will.
And well, I don't know if you remember the back in the late 80s, early 90s, Eddie Murphy, Keenan Ivory Wayans, and there was a third guy, Robert Townsend.
Yep.
And Robert Townsend did a movie called The Hollywood Shuffle, which made fun of every bloody stereotype in Hollywood about, African Americans there was. It was absolutely hilarious. And he was just picking on, and, you hear people say, well, you can't do this anymore. You can't do that anymore. The big one is Blazing Saddles.
Yeah.
But it's, and what's funny is that Seth MacFarlane makes fun of Hollywood and makes a pretty dime doing it. Okay. But the people he's making fun of, well, you can't do that. Well, that's why you're broke.
Yeah. Yeah. No, because I completely agree.
The first rule of Doomful Productions is listen to the audience. And if you can't, then why? You can't just expect us to, march goose step down the road to your little drum. It ain't going to happen.
No, it's not. And I've noticed your rules, dude. Throw us out some of your rules. I absolutely love that shit when I'm like, oh, what do we get this time? Because Loki's got some rules too. Well, laws. I call them Loki's laws.
Well, okay. The Doom's rules, for those who aren't aware, the Doom's rules are now 25 years old. And what it was I was on a BBS and the first rule I posted on there was Doom's rule number 1. If you're going to get laid, you're going to get screwed.
Yep.
And I remember that because of the child support I was paying at the time. And it came out of the mouth of my best friend. But I posted that and I'm like, So every day I'd go in, and I was telling this to Captain Trek. Every day I'd go in there with a brand new, piece of Doom's wisdom. Doom's rule number 4: the only time I open my mouth is to change feet. Doom's rule number 7: if the good die young, I'm immortal. Things like that. And it just kept growing and going and growing.
And Angura Angela says even Shakespeare listened to the rules.
Well, I probably stole one or two from him too. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna deny that. I'm looking for one to fit. Doom's rule number 105: I care not if I offend you, just returning the sentiment.
I like that. I like that.
Number 112: nothing is ever idiot proof because along comes a better idiot.
It's true. That is true too. And the common sense, absolute common sense. Samantha Joe says there's laws in Valhalla. Clearly, I need to review the handbook. Yes, the first law is be excellent to each other, and obviously, I got that off of Bill and Ted.
Right. Chuck Norris has nothing on the Admiral.
No, Chuck Norris don't have shit on the Admiral.
I tell people I have a small filter problem. Most people have this. Maybe I should not say this filter. Mine is called the maybe I should not have said this filter. Left brain kicks in, says, "Oh, this is going to be good." Mouth goes, and then the right brains go, "Wait a minute.
What did you do?" Yeah, I have that problem too.
But then I have a Doom's rule to fit that too. Doom's rule number 194: regret isn't worth the time you take to indulge in it because it's already too late.
That's right, dude. That's right. Countless hours of laying in bed at night going, why the hell did I do this? And what was the point of all those sleepless nights? Nothing, because you can't go back and change shit once you did it.
And I have made it no big secret. I suffer from dysthymia, which is a low-grade depression. And there's no way I can deal with it except realizing that everything in life, almost everything in life, there are some things that aren't, but almost everything in life is funny. Okay? It's funny when I get a flat tire. It's funnier when it happens to you. But everything is, there's a comical side to everything. There has to be.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because think about it. When you get a flat tire, what's the first thing you do?
Say, oh, shit.
Okay. You say things that would make a sailor blush with shame.
Yep.
Okay. I think I know what that's like. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, and you're cussing yourself and you're going on and on and on about how everything sucks because you got a flat tire, and you're throwing lug nuts and this kind of thing. And you finally get that tire changed. You sit back in the car and you go, that was fucking stupid. Oh, Robert Pearson.
Robert Pearson with a $9.99 tip. Thank you so much, brother. And go.
There it is. It's you. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Oh shit! Oh crap! I lost my. I lost my StreamYards. Give
Purple
me just
Lady,
a second, brother.
At Robert Pearson. Sklo.
How did she say? Sklo.
Sklo. Hang on. Where did it go? There it is. On my screen, it's third from the top. But anyway, yeah, almost everything in life is funny. It has to be. You drive yourself nuts otherwise.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm trying to get your chat pulled up, brother. Robert Pearson, just prop me up at the bar and keep telling me tales of your another great guest, Loki. Skull, brother. Skull. Sorry, it took me a minute to pull that up because it for whatever reason logged me out.
Another great guest. Thank you. Thank you very much. Doom's rule number 44. I have a superiority complex to hide my inferiority complex. So
oh shit. Oh, and another God, guys, you're killing me this morning. Thank you, guys. You keep the lights on. You have no idea. You guys literally keep my lights on here. You keep the lights on and you keep this show going. Thank you so much. And Skull.
There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
And she doesn't say anything but throws out that $1.99. Thank you so very much.
doesn't that make you feel like a stripper when she doesn't say anything and just throws money at you? I'm sorry.
Shit. No, that's good. That's good. I like that. Just throws money.
Of course, I'm the one who got thrown out of a strip club one time because the stripper was doing something, and I was there with a friend of mine, and I don't normally go to places like this. And she's looking at me, and I'm like, "Well, look, lady, I'll give you what you're worth. Got change for a penny?"
Damn. That is shit.
Remember that whole thing? It says no filter.
No filter. That's right. That's right.
Proud to say it's me.
Yes. Oh shit. And Josh from Rebecca Momini too. Loki's morning of erotica. Oh. Good Lord. I want to check on something real quick. You're at 40 subscribers, brother.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Or I saw here.
Guys,
if you see me, if you see me moving from one to the other, when I'm pointing the way I'm looking right now, I'm looking at the hell do they call it? StreamYard.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's as close as I get to talking directly to you. But then I come over here to my other screen where I have all the chats and stuff.
Yep.
So I'm not being rude. I'm just being, I've got two 32-inch monitors.
Nice. I've got an old, I've got this rotating screen that I got back in the early 2000s. And it's a Hewlett-Packard 2207, but it rotates, so I can set it up vertically instead of horizontal. It goes into portrait mode, is what it's called. But I've got my big 40-inch where I've got everything set up, and then I've got my chat all displayed on my right. So I do the exact same thing.
NB Geeks, let's talk. Thank you. Not that one. There's one that's coming up. He says that's the greatest stripper insult he's ever heard.
Yes.
Say the same thing about politicians too. So,
now, last time I got thrown out of a strip club was back again, early mid 2000s, and shit, it was because I was too rowdy.
I got thrown out of a Hardee's for that.
You'd think they would, enjoy that, but no, a bunch of old men sitting there all quiet with their hands in their lap, and then big burly Loki comes in and he's like, yeah, woo, take it off.
Okay, that goes to a conversation I had at my in-laws' house one Easter. We were talking about buying, they own this building in the downtown area of this little town that they live in, and they were talking about buying the building next door, and the mother-in-law was talking about making it a dance hall, sounds like a great idea. She went into the other room to cook dinner, and the dance hall in the conversation in the living room went to a strip club. So we were talking about buying it, turning it into a strip club, and it was my idea. Let's just split it down the middle. We'll have stripping guys on one side, stripping women on the other side. You just take your pick. Great business plan, right? From the other end of the house, we hear, and you could call it the ballroom.
The ballroom.
I'm like, oh. Conversation ended right there. How do you top that?
I used to be co-owner for a lawn service called Smokey's Lawn Service. We know our grass. Not kidding. The cards were excellent.
Well,
business cards were excellent.
My family is from a place in Western Pennsylvania. Okay. It's had the same name for this township since 1763. Let me back up for a second. My brother had a problem with drugs, so my mother decided to send him to live with my uncle. My uncle lives in this particular township. The township's called Hempfield.
Hempfield, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Guess why they named it that in 1763?
Oh, because it was a field full of hemp.
Uh-huh. Now, I'm watching Channel 4 back in Pittsburgh one time, and they're interviewing this policeman. He says, well, I don't understand why there's so much wild marijuana growing out here. It's Hempfield Township, dude. The sign is 30 feet behind you. It says, welcome to Hempfield. Yes, Mr. Sedgwick, I'd like to buy a clue.
Yeah. Why is there so much grass around here? Well, shit, it's Hempfield.
And my mother went to Hempfield High School. Come on, people.
Hempfield.
Joseph, why did you quit stripping?
Yeah, he never explained. I quit stripping.
Although I like Robert Pearson's comment too. Take it off. Yeah, sounds
the
like
KFC bucket. The KFC bucket. Me with like, get it off. Oh man. Where did I hear that before? Oh, hey, Heirs of Chaos subscriber 44.
Thank you all. I have some very strange content. I'll admit that. But I was looking for something that, was non-political and, not everybody and their brother was doing. Hell, I could steal Star Trek clips all day. I've been doing it. I've been, I've actually watched Picard now through YouTube 2 minutes at a time. Only the good parts or what there were.
Cobalt and Pudgy, PA also has a city called Intercourse.
Yes, they do. They also have one called Paradise.
Intercourse in Paradise.
Yeah, you go through Intercourse to get to Paradise. Unless you're married, then you go through hell to get to Intercourse.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Doom's rule number 69 there, folks.
No, Doom's Rule 69 is to hell with keeping your head out of your ass. Keep it out of mine.
Oh, shit. And Joseph Petrick says he quit stripping because he ran out of wires.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm going to have... My wife and I are discussing the layout of... I got a guy at work who will make T-shirts with the Doom's Rules on them. And,
Nice.
And I have them set out in bumper sticker form, and that's what I would love.
Dude, you could do that. You could totally do that. Get the bumper stickers going.
And I was going to just put the bumper stickers on the back of the T-shirt. Well, why would you do that? Those are ugly. Because they're colorful and they look good. Yes, Intercourse is an Amish town.
Who would have ever saw
Which means
that
if you want to go to the next town, it takes you a week and a half.
Oh, God.
I go through Amish country all the time to get to where my wife is from. She's from northern Indiana, and they have a lot of Amish up there. And I'm trying to figure out how long it took them to get from Pennsylvania.
Wow. By horse and buggy? Shit.
Yeah.
A long time, I would imagine. We take all that for granted now. It's something we take for granted, guys. We can get all over very, very quickly, where it would take months and months, if not a year, to get from one part of the country to the other.
NB Geeks, don't you run an afternoon show?
Oh, Jesse?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's an afternoon show. I'm not sure what all of his days are. Jesse, do you want to pop in here, dude? I'll send you a link if you want to pop in here. I don't know if you want to pop in here or not, if you can pop in here, but I'll send you a link if you want to.
And tonight we're going to party like it's $16.99.
Yes. I just got in Twitter. What the hell? My messages.
Yeah, I'm still learning Twitter.
Shit, I'm still learning Twitter. I've been at it for almost a year now.
Yes, Darth Haster. There was at one point when I made sure that I had every Weird Al album, and that stopped with Running with Scissors. When I transferred to Cleveland in the Navy, I got up there, I made my call, I checked in time so I wouldn't be declared AWOL, and I went to bed at this hotel, and I didn't know where I was in Cleveland. I come back out, and my car had been broken into, and the only thing they didn't steal were my uniforms. Well, I got the last laugh because when they fired up that CD player, Weird Al's, there was a Weird Al CD in it. Yes, even Polka Party, because my favorite country song in the world, and my favorite country love song is on that album. Good Enough for Now.
Good enough for now. Oh, there he is. Let's see. What's up, brother?
Geek.
How's it going?
It's going.
This man, you always have some of the best guests come on your show. Oh my God, this guy! When he made the stripper joke, I actually had to leave the room. I had to actually walk out of the room. I was laughing so hard.
Just wait till I mention some of the things that I put on. Okay. When I was stationed in Cleveland, they sent me to depression counseling. And on the way to depression counseling, I wrecked my car.
God.
And while I was sitting there talking to the counselor, as things are going through her mind, finally she says, as part of my therapy, I'm supposed to do amateur nights at the comedy clubs up there. This is already, keep in mind that I was in Desert Storm, and I'm sitting at my desk one day, and there's this news story from the BBC. The Iraqis report they sank 2 U.S. aircraft carriers, USS Ranger and USS Roosevelt. Now, what does this hat say?
I think it says USS Theodore Roosevelt, but it could be wrong.
Okay. So I took off that hat, looked at it, and went, huh. I don't remember being sunk. But every letter from that point on till I got back home, greetings from the bottom of the Persian Gulf.
Jesus. Oh, shit.
So when I got to do these comedy amateur nights, I got up there and the first line out of my mouth is, look, I am not a professional comedian. I am here because I am hungry. If I'm good, you throw money. If you're bad, I throw food. Either way, my ass is eating tonight.
That's one way to break the ice, buddy. That is definitely one way to break the ice.
Maybe the Iraqis were playing Battleship. Yeah. See, the only thing I remember about Desert Storm is the Iraqis always attacked us on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 in the afternoon.
Well, they always attacked my wife in Iraq, or not when she was in Iraq, sorry, she was in Afghanistan. And every time we'd get in the middle of a call, all of a sudden the sirens would go off. They're shooting rockets. We're like, damn it, here we go again.
Did you see Did you guys see the skit of who was it? Fluffy playing the old guy the Australian guy that used to do the animal stuff, you know. This is the King Cobra, very dangerous. Steve Irwin,
yes.
Doing the skit of Steve Irwin meeting the Iraqis, you know, and the Iraqis going, oh, and him like, look, this is an Iraqi soldier, very dangerous. I'm gonna poke him with a stick. Stick. Oh, dude, had me fucking rolling.
Okay, I see this argument going on. For the record, I first appeared on a live stream on Mr. CCDV's channel. It was Mad Murdigan. Is that his name? And then I appeared on Insomnia Soup, and I've just been invited every place else as I go. So,
oh, you have an invite to my channel. Definitely.
Well, it all comes down to timing because I work nights.
No problem. I do mine on Mondays at 6:30 Eastern Daylight Time, but I am always willing to be flexible with it. And I was Stone Loki heard about this. I did an impromptu with Darth Haster, and we just had a ball ripping cancel culture on Sunday.
Yes. And I missed your show yesterday, dude. I was so pissed because I wanted to pop on there and talk about Star Trek games. And I fell asleep, dude. I was kicking back watching a Godzilla movie, and I've been going 90-0 lately. And I fell asleep, and I wake up and I get a notification. I'm like, shit.
Mir, the ambassador, and myself, man, we were having a ball. I don't remember exactly. I got to rewatch it and figure out. But somewhere we started getting off topic, and I don't think we ever got back on topic.
Yeah, I'm doing the ambassador's show on Friday afternoon.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's a great guy. Awesome guy.
So
he's the guy who makes all. Oh, sorry.
I'm going to miss Loki's show on Friday because, you know, somewhere I need to sleep.
Yeah.
All those awesome thumbnails I have that are part of our channel that pop up when I say what it's going to be. Pretty much all the good ones, they were done by the ambassador. So he kind of became the de facto thumbnail for our channel.
Well, I would be honored. And I've said it to CCDV, I've said it to DJ, I've said it to Loki. I'm humbled by this. Okay. 3 weeks ago, nobody knew me except a wise crack chatter on Doomcock's channel. And now I'm watching people choke on their vaping because of the shit that's coming out of my face.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
I got some good news. Admiral, you definitely appreciate this. I know Loki will. I know Loki's military brat. So if you didn't know, Admiral, you don't know this. I'm pretty sure Loki knows this. I'm a retired. I did 4 years in the Marine Corps, and then I did 16 in the Air Force, and I retired a little more than a year ago. And today, folks, today, yes, quite. We could sit down and have all kinds of stories. But today, guys, this is it. Last official active duty date for my wife. Tomorrow, we go pick up her blue card. She will be a retired Air Force veteran.
Nice. Cool. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Everybody, give NB Geek a hand. Give Madam Geek a hand. That is a huge accomplishment. Yes, 20 years.
Well, see, I got out of the Navy. I got stationed on USS Theodore Roosevelt. And I went on the ship, and then we ended up doing Operation Desert Shield, Desert Storm, Provide Comfort. We got back and spent 6 months in dry dock in Portsmouth, Virginia. If any of you have ever been there, if there's a place closer to hell, I'd love to know what it is. But after Portsmouth, well, I take that back. I did find out what's closer to hell because then they sent me to 2 years in Cleveland.
Nobody likes Cleveland.
Okay. That's 4 years of my life I want back.
Well, I
Hey,
spent
where
20
you where are
years
you
in,
stationed at? I'm in Cleveland.
I think that the most fun thing for me was my very first duty station was Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. And right before you go into the main gate, on the left-hand side is a strip club. Just right there, right outside the gate. It's called the Driftwood. It's still there. And I said, well, that's
what I was.
interesting.
And yes, we have a $20 super chat from Samantha Joe. And again, Skull!
There it is! It's beautiful! Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill!
Thank you so much, Samantha Joe. You guys keep this show going. I'm telling you, thank you. Thank you so much. I love coming to you guys every morning and doing this. I love the ability to do this, and you guys make it happen each and every week. Thank you.
I'm collecting these ideas because when I finally go with Just an Observation Random Ramblings Live, I want some ideas.
Oh, I can shoot you some ideas, dude. I've been thinking of some funny stuff too, and there's some stuff I haven't done that I've decided not to do. So yeah,
I need some graphics is what I mean. I'm drawing things in paint because, well, as an artist, I'm pretty much talentless.
Talk to Captain Trek. Give a holler to Captain Trek and talk to Captain Trek because I know he does someone that did some great artwork. The artwork that I use, I don't normally talk about any of this, but the artwork that I use is from an artist that will remain nameless because they do not want the work.
Right.
This was like I'll do it for you. Just don't ever tell anybody who's doing it for you. So.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not asking. It's just right now I'm doing things like old time radio, and that's real easy to do when you're, don't have a whole lot of talent when it comes to graphics. But if I ever go live, my graphics are going to need some help. I'm not going to lie.
And Samantha Joe says a couple of bucks to my bestie. Thank you so much, Samantha Joe. Thank you.
Well, was it Insomnia Soup this morning? Somebody was talking about doing a 48-hour stream, and I said, yeah, I'll do a 48-hour stream when I get to 500 subs. That'll be right after the divorce is final because, well, Mrs. Doom is nuts.
Oh, shit. I know that Jedi Bill is planning a 4th of July Mecca live stream. That'll be a 50-hour live stream. I hope you make it, brother. I hope you make it. I'm not going to say anything that you're not because God knows he'll be like, a challenge accepted, Loki. But, yeah, no, we're not doing that again.
Remember, DJ only got into his because he opened his big mouth.
Yeah. Yeah. And DJ did great, dude. DJ
he did.
Excellent stream. He had an excellent stream. And he is shooting up there in his subs. I tell you what, dude. It was really funny because I was behind him. I was about 20 behind him. And I don't care about numbers. I really don't. I was about 20 behind him, and I shot past him like a fucking bullet last week. And then or the week before. And then he shot right back past me. And I love that. I absolutely love that because I know he was a little frustrated, and boom, it was like he was back, and great guy. And I'm so glad he got to do his 48-hour stream, even though it almost killed him.
Oh yeah, he was getting pretty off the wall there at the end.
Yeah, you get that tired.
Daily 48 hours live stream. That'd be interesting.
And just keeps adding as you go. You just keep getting more.
I couldn't do it.
Well, you know what I said?
I couldn't
given
do
the
it.
fact that he comes on for a 1 hour stream and stays on for 3, I expected him to be on till Wednesday morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, DJ will go, yeah, I'm only going to do this for half an hour. And 3 hours later, it's like.
And Chris Persian, number one, wait. Everyone is still waiting for an Heiress of Chaos 24-hour live stream.
That could be fun.
The gauntlet has been thrown down. Battle.
Why am I picturing a scene from Robin Hood Men in Tights here? The gauntlet scene when John hits him with the glove and Robin.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me make this recommendation to all of my new subscribers. If you look at my playlist, there's one called Admiral OF Doom, His Life and His, Creativity. In there is 2 videos about the Doom's rules, one about the Doom's dictionary of what not to say to win friends and influence people. One is where I got my name. Because people ask.
And Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective say DJ Odyssey has a lot to say, especially if he's in his bunny suit.
Well, he was changing suits pretty quickly, too. That actually scared me.
Keeps you awake, gets you up and moving.
I got to be honest here. I got to say this. Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, that is just an awesome name. I saw that name on Jedi Bell. I was like, that is a freaking awesome name.
Yeah, it is.
Tommy is one of those super wrenches, kind of like Chris Persia and the crew, super wrench. Extraordinaires, pulls everything out of their backside at a moment's notice.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's good.
Well, sir, you are at 44 subscribers.
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And thank you, Jesse, for being here this morning. Thank you. Congrats.
Thank you for having me, man.
Oh, dude. Yeah, jump on. Hell yeah. Dude, thank you for hopping on.
Jesse, my Twitter handle is the same as my channel name.
Okay.
As my chat name here. I've been using it so damn long, I couldn't think of anything new anyway.
Well, I got tired. I actually changed mine when I got on Twitter. My handle used to be just my name, which was fine. Most people know my name is Jesse, or, doesn't matter to me. I have no problem with it. But I decided to change it, and I wanted something that would actually make sense but have a good meaning. And so I chose Nobody Geek. And there is a reason why I picked the name Nobody.
Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
Well, that, and I actually decided to go from one of my favorite books I read when I was a kid, and that was The Odyssey.
Yeah. But let me say, I appreciate, and I appreciate everybody in the chat, and to Loki and CCDV and Jedi Bill and DJ, all of you guys. I really do. I'm just a clueless big mouth on it with now a microphone and a camera, and obviously I know how to use it.
Hey man, most of us are. Most of us are. Shit.
Yeah. There are some lines that I have learned not to use online. We won't discuss that, Captain Shrek. No. Because he was there for that one. It was bad.
Well, Admiral, I will look you up on Twitter right after the show's over. As long as I haven't been put in Twitter jail today because I called out some people because I said, oh, hell no. You're not blaming us for the cancel culture just because they came after your stuff now.
Nope.
It's like, you're not going to blame us. This is your monster. You own it. You get to deal with it.
Yep.
You're just pissed now that they came after you. Well, there's a problem. And I said it on Sunday. There's an anger privilege in this country now. All you have to do is be angry at the right thing, and there's no repercussions. But now it's slowly turning to where it's now these people have been angry for so long, they don't know how not to be angry. So even if they get a victory, they just move on to something else. And eventually it was going to spiral into somebody who was like, oh, yeah, I support you. I support you. Yeah, 100%. And all of a sudden it was like, wait a minute. Now you're coming after me? It's like, yeah, dude, that's how it works.
Well, there's only one thing that
You'd know this.
comes to mind with all these people. It's called cannibalism.
Yep.
It will turn to that.
Oh, it already has. It already has. They're going to eat their own.
Culpable deniability. Yes, thank you, Captain.
Yeah.
Let's just say the comment had something about me being toxic. And, yeah, you know, I'll have to share that one with you in a DM, Loki. I swear I will.
Okay. Yes, definitely. And guys, this will be the last time that the latest patron video plays, because there's going to be an entire redesign today. I won't play it tonight because I'm going to work on it. I'll probably be working on it till the wee hours of the night, but there will be a complete rebuild on the video and credit rolls. So this is the last time that I'm going to put this up there. So thank you again to Admiral Doom. Thank you, MB Geek Jesse. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody that's been in chat this morning. You guys rock. And like I said, all those tips, they keep the lights going and they keep this show going every day. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Peace and long life.
Later.